Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I do want to apologize. It's been a while since I put out a video. Things have been a little crazy recently with all the holidays. We had Christmas and New Year's. I have a new job I'm working on as a ESL tutor online, and I've been working on preparing my materials, and it's been very work intense. I haven't had time to sit down and do that. So having said that, this is what we're going to be doing today. And I was not going to show this, not for a while. This is something special though. So I've been going by and looking at it, and I keep seeing it. And like I said, this is one I was going to hold off and not do until later, but I keep looking at it and I really like this, and I just kind of felt like I want to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and start. So this has an interesting story. This, actually, I just saw a picture of one like this. And I took the picture. I just thought it was something that was just absolutely beautiful. I sent it to my bladesmith and I said, is it any way possible that you could make this? And man, he did just an incredible job. And I would love to know the story of this blade. Does it have a story? Is this just something that somebody just thought up and created? I have no idea. I do know there's an original out there somewhere. I have no idea where it is. I have no idea who has it. I just saw the picture and I just really just fell in love with it. So what to call this? We have to give these videos the title when we put them up there. I just call it a fantasy Damascus King's Dagger. Why? I have no idea what to call it. If anybody has any suggestions, feel free to come up with a better name for it than I do. Again, I like the style of fantasy blade that looks like something, maybe even not necessarily a fantasy blade, but something that like a king or somebody royalty would carry. Might be some kind of a ceremonial blade or something, but that's just, I don't know what to call it. So for now, it is a fantasy Damascus King's Dagger. This is 23.5 inches. This is just half an inch short of being 2 feet long. It's beautiful. It is 2 pounds, 11 ounces. This thing is almost 3 pounds. It's a very heavy blade. And part of the reason for that is the blade is so long. There's a lot of steel there. The handle has a lot of solid brass pieces and the stone. The thing about it is it works because it has such a good balance between the front and back. The balance on this is so well, it doesn't even feel like it has the weight that it has. But it's exceptionally good. The steel on it, it's a twist Damascus. See if I can get where you can see it a little bit better maybe. Again, a beautiful pattern on here. This is interesting because it has, I guess as a decoration, a little shield over here with some brass inlay on it. And the other side has a similar shield, a little bit different. But it was, again, it's just beautiful with the brass inlay that they put on here. So the blade itself is 12 inches long. It's 16 inches long if you count the ricasso. It has a 4-inch ricasso on it. The ricasso is the part of the blade that doesn't have an edge. So this part, there's no edge. The edge starts here. So it's 12 inches on this and 16 inches altogether. The width is 2 inches on the widest part. Obviously, it gets down narrow. It's a dagger. The dagger, again, it has the sharpened edge on both sides. Probably my favorite style of blade is the dagger. And the handle on here, 6 inches long, with a 1-inch, the pommel is 1 inch and the guard is 1 inch, and you have the spacer on here. So again, solid brass on that. The stone is, again, it's the turquoise. It's not the real turquoise. It's the dyed howlite. Don't have the money for the real solid turquoise stone. But again, it's just beautiful. The work that was done I don't know if it's focusing in good where you can see the detail work on the spacer, on the pommel. Again, the guard is also made with the Damascus steel. I'm trying to get where you can hopefully see it. And you have the solid brass, like 2 little spears or orbs that are put on there. So this is, again, one of my babies. You know, like I'm going to say on almost every video, this is one of my favorites. This actually is one of my favorites. This is just something that's just, it's very special. You look at it and you can just tell this is something different. This is something very special. So I decided that I did want to share this with you. I hope that everybody does enjoy it. If anybody has any questions or comments, again, feel free to leave them below. And as we are starting a new year, I hope this is just a wonderful new year for everybody. I hope this year brings us many blessings. I hope that 2026 is better than 2025. Last year was not my best year. I'm trying to work on new directions on doing things and trying to work on being a little bit more positive and things like that too. So I just hope it's just a great year, every year round for everybody. So again, I appreciate the time that you spent to watch this. Thank you very much. I hope everybody has a great day. One last final shot of my little baby here that I love so much. So if anybody has any kind of a better title than a King's Dagger, let me know, because I'm not convinced with it. But thank you very much. I hope everybody has a wonderful day.